stopping by. Today's video is going to be some knotless braids. And I did these braids, I would say, sometime in the middle of November. So let's begin. So I'm starting off with freshly washed hair. And I've already prepped my hair into the sections that I need. Now in the back, I did smaller sections, and then when I got to the middle, I made the sections a little bigger, and then when I got to the peak of my head, I went back to smaller sections. Now I'm going to start the style in the back as always, and I'm going to start on the right hand side. And the products that I'm using for this video is some Mygel and some Avocado Butter. Now I only use the Mygel at the roots of my head, and then I use the Avocado Butter along the rest of the hair. And the Mygel I'm using only at the roots is because I want that part to be nice, slick, and smooth. And I'm using this by Rahul, and I'm using 24 inches in the color 1B, and I use 5 packs all together. So I'm about to begin the braid, and for these braids, I want them to come all the way down to my waist. So I'm going to be doing some feeding in throughout the whole braid. First I'm going to just braid this section, and then I'm going to start to feed in. Now I fed in a lot. At the beginning of the section, I fed in 4 small pieces. I mean really small pieces. And then when I got to the middle of the braid, I went a little bigger. And then once I got to the end of the braid, I went even bigger. So altogether, I fed in 12 pieces of hair into 1 braid. Now, I am doing my knotless braids a little different. Starting to braid off small, and then I'm going to go bigger. Now, normally knotless braids is one size all together. So whether you go for small knotless braids or medium size or big, the width of the braid is always the same size. I decided I wanted to do things a little bit different because I did want to start off with smaller knotless braids. And I also wanted to have like some poetic adjusted braids, which was, I wanted them to be, you know, a little bit on the thicker side. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to combine them both together and see what happens. When I got to the peak of my head, I did the same thing that I did for the bottom part. I'm continuing that same routine. You know, I'm starting off with a normal braid, and then I start to feed in. And I probably fed a little bit more once I got to the peak of my head because, you know, in the back I want my hair to fall evenly. I want all the braids to be even. So of course, you know, the higher you get up, the more you're going to have to probably feed in to make the braid a little longer than the one that's actually at the nape of the head. So I did this throughout the whole head, and this style took a very long time. I would say about a week altogether it took me to do this style. And of course, especially since I wanted those braids to be really long, that factors in a lot of time as well. Once I got to like the middle part of my head and the peak of my head, which is the ones that's going to be the longest, I did more braiding than feeding. To prevent feeding in a lot, I started the braid like normal, and then I fed in, and then I braided, and then I braided, and then I fed in, so that everything falls even at the bottom. And I still wanted to only use 12 pieces because I only had 5 packs. And the only time I really fed in, just like the ones on the bottom, was when I felt like the hair that I was holding before I braided was thinning out. That's when I decided to feed in. Now for the front part, I didn't go with spacing out the feet and in. Those are shorter than all the rest of the braids. And once everything was all done, I guess once I finished all the braiding, here's how it looked. It was really long, like I wanted. It came down to my back, and I just needed to do some cleaning up when it came to the braid, which was I'm getting all of the flyaways that's along the braid. You know, you're gonna have some hair sticking out, just like any knotless braids or any kind of braid that you do. All you need is some scissors. I also used a little bit of mousse. I didn't show it in the video. And that was about it. And the styles I rock for these knotless braids. First, I added some beads, and I thought that look was really cute. And I did rock a ponytail, but I didn't show you guys me rocking a ponytail. But I am showing you guys what it would look like if you put it in a ponytail. It looks really nice. This was definitely a first for me, of course, because this is my first knotless braids. I'm doing it myself. It was a first for a lot of different things. It's the first time I wore braids this long, and I actually like how everything turned out. And then I decided to put my hair up in like a pompadour and pin it towards the back. And that look, I like that look a whole lot. It kept everything out of my face, because wearing his hair down, moving around, boy does it just gets all over the place. Yeah, I really enjoyed this style, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to like and comment. You can also share the video. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed once again, and I will see you guys in the next one.